Friends, did I ask you to get out your buttons yet? Nope, keep them close by. Okay, they have different designs. They have different number of holes in them.
You have them. They're just not.
Please stay on mute. You need to be listening, please.
Listen to her.
Where are they?
Let's worry about what I am saying right now, and then you can worry about where your buttons are. Okay? So today, I want you to try and sort these. So I could put these buttons together because they are both circles, but could I put them together if they both have, if I am looking at the number of holes that they have, would they go together? They would not, because this one has 4, this one has 2. I could put, I could put this button, it's a circle, with this button, because they are both dark in color. Yes, Rylan?
I don't have the one without a button on top.
Okay, so friends, my button collection may look a little bit different from yours. Mrs. Doss sent some that have different shapes like triangles and squares and circles, and I don't have any leftovers. So I have my own collection of just different buttons that I have around the classroom, okay? So yours might not look just like mine, but you can still be sorting them by color, by the number of holes that they have, by their shape. You can even work to count them too. Yes, Finley?
I think you can only put buttons together if you glue the edges.
Okay, so we're not actually gluing them, so let me show you. Let me share my screen here. Get all plugged in. My camera might be a little lagging. Okay, so here is, I have a circle button. I have another circle button. Let's just get out a few buttons that I have. All right, so I can look and see, okay, all of these shapes, if I'm putting them together, that means that I'm just moving them close by. Finley, does that make sense? I'm moving them close by because they are all what shape? What shape are all of these buttons?
Circle.
They are circle. Okay, then I can be looking a little bit closer here. And I can look at how many holes this button has. How many holes does this button have? Show me on your fingers, friends. How many holes does this button have? 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can put all of the buttons that have 4 holes off to one side. So this one has 4. So I'll move that over here. This one has 2. So can I put this in the same group? Jackson, I need your eyes on me, please. Eyes on the screen, Jackson. This one has 2, so it's not going to go. Okay, thank you, Jackson. Okay, this one has 2 holes, so it's not going to go with 4, it'll go with 2. This one has 1, 2, 3, 4, so that'll go over here. This one does not have any holes, so I'll put that in its own. This one does not have any holes, so I'll put it in its own. Same with this one, and same with this one. Okay, so that is what you get to try out today. You are going to just be exploring your buttons, and you're going to see, okay, how can these ones go together? How can these ones go together? Then you can try it in different ways. Okay, you have a huge collection of buttons just like I do. So there will be many different things that you can do. Rylan, go ahead.
Can we also play with our other, like, connecting cubes and pattern blocks?
You may, but I would like for everybody to start with their buttons, okay? I want everybody to explore their buttons for a little while today. That was a good question. Does anybody else have a question for me? Wyatt.
Did you know that I'm actually the best at gaming?
Does that have anything to do with buttons right now, buddy? It's asking for a question about the activity that you are about to do independently. Okay, Mara, do you have a question about the activity?
I'm making a panel.
Are you going to make a pattern with your buttons? Oh, I can't hear you, Mara. So friends, that's another thing that you could try to do with your buttons today. You can try and make a pattern.
Yeah.
Nora, do you have a question about the activity?